You're busy, so we are going to just cover the essentials. Please check the ones that you already know. Let's go. Number one, you're human and you have a brain. Now, brains have been developing for a long time, right? Like becoming bigger and more complex. Now, the number one priority of all brains is survival, not happiness. Now, human brains have been developing for around 100, 200,000 years. It's not an exact date, but like 99% of this development time has happened when like 99.9% of all the modern things around you didn't exist. In other words, your brain, it's better suited for life 50,000 years ago. And life 50,000 years ago, it was a lot different from today, right? Now, brains use a lot of energy just to keep us alive. And since energy drinks weren't so readily available 50,000 years ago, your brain's number two priority is to conserve energy. Now, the way it does this is about 95% of all brain activity happens automatically, right? Our balance, our digestion, our breathing. And it does this because in terms of development, thinking is one of the last things that your brain started doing. And surprise, surprise, deep thinking, it requires a lot more energy than, say, not thinking. Now, in other words, your brain has two systems, right? It's got the conscious and the unconscious. And then because of number 4, number 7, number 9, number 10, and number 11, your brain prefers to save energy and take shortcuts. And 50,000 years ago, life didn't have the pace or the variety that we had today, right? Also, 50,000 years ago, one bad mistake could mean death, which gives us our negativity bias, seen number 4. And then because of number 14 and number 15, 50,000 years ago, it made complete sense for your brain to take shortcuts just going with what it already knows. And this gives us our confirmation bias. You may have heard of it as people see what they want to see, or when all you have is a hammer, all problems look like nails. Now, because of all of the above, without training, when humans feel threatened or stressed out, the brain switches to survival mode. And when operating in survival mode, when you look at number 11, number 13, number 14, number 16, without a clear everything is okay signal, things continue to feel dark. And then because of 11, we unconsciously continue with the oversimplified set of default options, which brings us to right now. Now, I can't speak for you, but my 2020 has been like non-stop stress. Now, I can't make your stress go away, but I may be able to help alleviate it some, and at the very least, lay out things to help increase your ability to deal with it, right? Better, faster, and easier. And my number one goal is to help out kids, tweens actually. My number one goal is to educate and empower kids with real life skills to thrive. So if you're over the age of 10, I'd like to share some of the things with you. The latest in neurology, biology, psychology, nutrition, and genetics, things not taught in a traditional middle school. Now, I know you can handle all of this because of number 1. Now, your superpower is to adapt. Yes, humans adapt better, physically, mentally, emotionally. Humans learn better than any other species. Now, when we know better, we do better, and then we become better. Hi, my name is Sam Goodman. I am a dad. I'm also the author of the #1 bestseller, Life's 6 Buckets, and the creator of the Fulfillment Source Code. Now, I spent years curating content from some of the world's leading experts, and then I spent more years turning all that into a course that a 10-year-old finds fun to learn. So for everyone and anyone over the age of 10, and because 2020 has been such a year, if you'd like some real-life skills to help you, check out the bestseller. Now, if you've got tweens at home, also please check out the first 3 games of the Fulfillment Source Code. And just in case you're a small business owner, please check out the COVID-19 Small Business Survival Kit. It's been on Facebook since April, and it's got like over 100,000 people already checking it out. Now, all of this, it's free. Yeah. The #1 bestseller, the first 3 games of the Fulfillment Source Code, and the COVID-19 Small Business Survival Kit. Okay, if you like this content, please subscribe. And below there's a link so you can tell me where you want me to send you the activity book. That way everyone gets to play. Now, 2020 has been tough. This is when we all need to come together. All right, be good, be safe.